I can literally say what I want. I just have to mute. I can say whatever I want on this app. I just have to mute.
What's poppin', y'all? That clip definitely wouldn't age well because Plaqueboymax's cousin has been on one hell of a speed run to nowhere. I wouldn't say he's the male Nina Lynn, but sheesh. And some people do owe Nina Lynn an apology, but that's a separate video. But his cousin, Fat Boy Dip, he's one of the people that kicked off this whole fiasco with FaZe. Now, they were all leaving FaZe, but he began to insert Plaqueboymax because Plaqueboymax was the first person to leave. And he started to tell these stories between him and Banks, one of them being the Spotify deal for 5 months, which I'm going to play you guys this clip right now.
You see how Max is a partner of Spotify, right? He did not have that sponsorship at first. FaZe did. And this is how it happened. They redid Max's house, right? Redid his and they're like, yo, can we put up the Spotify for this video? It's sponsored. Max is like, yeah, whatever, that's cool. After the video, I'm like, yo, take that shit down. You're not getting paid. These start saying, nah, this shit hard as bro. Like, that just look good and make it official, bro. The Spotify, da-da-da. This shit look official. I'm looking at this. And this is where I'm like, how does Max have ego? Because this is like, yeah, this is a little hard. This is official. How does it feel like, I'm like, gang, you're Plaqueboymax. You can get that yourself. And if you want to split it, that's cool. What the So this is where, we end up taking it down. Little dude, we know they're selling his identity without letting him know. And so Max ends up leaving FaZe. We only knew this because he left FaZe. He got the deal on Spotify. They dropped FaZe and gave it to Max. Guess how much this was for? 400 bands for 5 months. Nigga, about to run off a half the ticket off of half the ticket off. Chat, just so this makes sense, imagine LeBron James and the Lakers working together, and the Lakers take all the money from a commercial with Beats. Imagine LeBron is wearing a Lakers jersey, and he's wearing his Beats. And so LeBron and the Lakers are like, okay, we'll break this off, da-da-da-da-da. Imagine the Lakers take all the money, LeBron gets nothing. What the f***?
So keep in mind, Max's housing was paid for, a lot of his team was paid for, etc. And he had to put up a sign, and he was down to put up the sign, and everything was all good and well. But what happens? This guy gets in his ear, and this is the worst thing. When your man's somebody with zero business experience, zero experience with success as a streamer, zero experience with success as a musician, any of these things, starts getting in your ears like, man, they not paying you for that? Man, they not cutting you a check for that? And they don't know what the hell they're talking about. But they think they want to have your best interests at heart. That is true. However, they don't know what the hell they're talking about, so they should just shut up and, let the professionals handle it. And he talked about the way that he's just talking about is like, oh, they stole their identity. This sounds like a similar thing that happened with Joe Budden and Academics when Spotify was sponsoring Everyday Struggle. They had to do like some extra episode per week, and I don't know if they were getting paid. I think in the beginning they said they weren't, and then they did, but then Joe Budden found out how much Spotify was paying them. And this is always going to be the problem. When they see, and this is the streamer or whoever, sees how much money the company is getting, then they're like, whoa, I deserve a bigger share of the pie. Doesn't matter what share that they're getting. They say, I deserve a bigger share. Granted, they're not going to ask to see the company's books when they invested $10 million into these guys, the FaZe crew. No, absolutely not. But this guy, Fat Boy Dip, would continue and talk about the real reason why Plaqueboymax was leaving FaZe and start throwing some dirt on the name of FaZe Banks. So I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
It's called, when Max left, he called him like, yo, bro, why you leaving? Why you leaving? He would give him all the reason. He's like, yo, bro, the last reason for real was, you called me a. You know what this response was like? Who said that? Who said that? Who said that? What? And he's like, bro, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I know you said that. I know you said that. He's like, bro, I was angry, but keep it a buck, bro. That's not the reason you left FaZe. Keep it a buck. Don't put that on me, bro. You know I'm going through a lot, bro. You know I love you. You're going through a lot. I'm going through a lot. Don't put that on me, bro. Max like, yo, bro, I'm not going to expose it. Like, it don't matter. Like, I'm going to take that on the chin. I don't care, bro. I'll be the evil. But You said that. He's like, if I did, it wasn't on no racist shit, bro. Like, what? And chat, everything I'm saying, multiple people are in rooms for this.
So a lot of people in the beginning found this kind of valid. They were like, hold on, like, yo, Banks is talking to Plaqueboymax like that? What's up? That's crazy. However, some people did fight against it and say, well, if he left FaZe because of that, then how come like Lacey and Ron are saying that on stream too, and he didn't have a problem with them, or he didn't call them out, which was all fair and good. But things escalated, and keep in mind, so this pieces of information that Fatboy Dip was handing out is what led to FaZe Banks showing all the texts of Plaqueboymax and him. So the reason why FaZe Banks leaked the text is because of Plaqueboymax's cousin. So these are two things. Plaqueboymax's cousin damn near ruined this relationship as well. So what does he do next? This Fatboy Dip guy, he throws one of the wildest allegations you could possibly throw on a man. And I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
Put it on God. You wasn't Charlie D'Amelio when she was 18. And I want to take that a step further. Put it on God, you ain't that when she was 17. Now, gang, I did a little something. Like, I see she's from Massachusetts, too. Like, you slid in her. Like, yo, I miss home, too. Like, I want to know how you went and that. I know you that because you carrying around like an arm trophy. You can't even drink, gang. You can't even drink. The waiter sneaks her a drink. He said, don't.
This is crazy. Now, him saying like, yo, you know, swear you didn't, you know, crack or date Charlie D'Amelio when she was 18 years old. Say you didn't do that. What are we doing now? Is he about to start saying, say you didn't do it when she was 19 or 20 or 21? Is that's the new thing? 21, 22? I don't know. Like 18 is legal, federally legal as well. It's not like, oh, it's legal in one state. But hey, now if he was handing drinks off, that's a different story because that is for sure illegal. But then he takes it to the 17 part, which is the nuclear option. And he even clowns him as well. So I'm going to play you guys the second clip when he's like fake calling 911.
I'm starting a petition.
You reached 911 for the city of Los Angeles. Do not hang up.
I'm not.
Call will be answered by the next available operator. Please remain.
Okay, this is an emergency. This is an emergency. This is an emergency. This is an emergency. Hi, sir. I have a concern. Huh? No. This is more of a. I want to make a complaint.
Now, this leads to FaZe Banks just having enough of the situation. And I'm going to read you guys what he posted. He said, wow, the ultimate line has been crossed. To lie about something so disgusting and harmful is despicable. You guys are pure evil. For the record, I first met Charlie in April of 2024, a couple weeks before her 20th birthday. That's the first time that they met, because what Fatboy Dip was trying to allude to is, nah, he knew her when she was 16, 17, and then he waited until she was 18, 19. So he's even saying the first time he met her was when she was 20, or right before she turned 20. Our relationship is nobody's business. I didn't even know they were in a relationship, to be honest. And it's disgusting that these people lied about it to hurt me with zero regard for how it affects her. I'm on the phone with Charlie as I type this. This is beyond unfair. Neither her or I deserve this. And again, we will be in pursuit of the truth and handling this legally moving forward. Our lawyers will be in contact with Plaqueboymax's team. And he shows them on the phone. And Charlie D'Amelio responds with a thumbs up. That's all you need to know. And then after this, Aiden Ross shoots out a warning to Fatboy Dip and lets him know, like, yo, you're barking up the wrong tree. I'm going to play you guys that clip right now.
God! You wasn't Charlie D'Amelio when she was 18.
Wow, that's a crazy accusation, Pharrell.
I want to...
See, I ain't gonna lie, I'm closing off, bro. You don't know, but the D'Amelios, the father, they're very connected. I'm not reacting to that. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, yo, I don't even know. You got a lawyer up. I'm just giving you advice. You are yo, is he
That's Max's cousin.
Yeah, dude, they'll sue him for everything he's got. I'm not even reacting to that clip. That's the D'Amelio family. Look up that dad. Hey,
Is he like,
Yo, that, yo, bro,
is he like a
I'm plugged.
S tier Jew?
Yes.
S tier.
Very, yes. He already, oh yeah, GG's, it's over. I ain't gonna lie. Get him off the internet, Max. That's your cousin, yo, I ain't gonna lie. See, anything the problem is with the internet and streaming, is everything in streaming is so normal and free. The problem is, sometimes we don't understand and know it. Nah, but Cheezer, they're not gonna come after specifically him in the lawsuit. It won't be a personal lawsuit. They could.
And what happens immediately after? Well, a day later, his cousin got banned on Twitch. Yeah. So he starts off saying like, yo, I can't get banned on Twitch, this and that. And then what does he tweet out? Free me. So this guy's completely delusional. He's a fool. He ruined the relationship between FaZe Banks and Plaqueboymax, of which FaZe Banks was giving him a lot of game for free after Plaqueboymax had left his organization and made the investors no money, which FaZe Banks used his reputation to get these investors. And this guy's just behaving like this. Like, this is, it's so gross. And this is the worst part about this, is that if this ban is real, I don't know if the lawsuit will happen because they kind of quashed it really quickly. I do wish it happens because this is, you can't be throwing the whole like, oh, haha, it's a funny joke. You were doing something illegal with the chick. Haha. No, there's no haha about it. It's going to be haha when you get sued for everything you have and you can't stream anymore. But this is the thing. Him getting banned only helps unless it's an extended ban. For something like this, the person needs, I would say 3 months, because I'll tell you what happens. They get banned for a day, 3 days, 7 days. They always come back bigger because it's suddenly like, yo, this guy was trying to, because you gotta look at it the way Plaqueboymax's fans, who are also this guy's fans, are looking at it. They're looking at it like, yo, this guy was speaking the truth and they tried to shut him down. And these big people like FaZe Banks and these higher ups and these lawyers, they don't want him to speak the truth. So we gotta like, we're gonna come back and support him harder. Meanwhile, he's just throwing slander on people's name. But you know, these people are young that are following these streamers consistently. And I know, I get it. But they're not going to learn their lesson if they're banned for 3 to 7 days and then they come back bigger because now there's hype for a comeback. It's like, yo, I was locked up. Now they let me out. But if you're banned for a month, you know, all that support that people had is going to wane. All that hype is going to wane and you're going to have to build it back up again. So this guy, hopefully I don't think he's going to learn his lesson. This guy's not the brightest. He's not the brightest crayon in the pack, in the 64 pack either. I don't even think he's the brightest crayon in the 8 pack, with all due respect. And he speaks so confidently about things that he didn't really have much experience in or know about. I mean, Plaqueboymax probably confided in him. But yeah, this guy is a liability. So let me know what y'all think in the comments. Do you think he deserved the ban? Do you think he went crazy far? I think the whole like joking about that's not something you joke about unless the allegations were put out by somebody else. And then you can joke about it. Maybe. I still wouldn't. But yeah, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed. And I'm see y'all on the next one.